Hello everybody and welcome back to Fantasy Star Online 2 with me, Mad Dog. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the newer 15-star weapons that'll be coming out relatively soon. So, if you haven't seen, in our current mission pass, we'll have items that'll pertain to a new set of 15 stars. So, a lot of you may be wondering what weapons those are. I kind of show them a little briefly, but I'll go into what's needed for these weapons. Now, if they come next patch, which I hope they do, we're going to have a slew of new stuff to do, which is new urgent quest, new questline series, and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and get into it. So first off, still haven't gotten our crest weapons yet, which is a little unsettling, but again, when you do get the opportunity to get Sage Crests, save them for these, so you can get various unlockers and stuff for weapons that you still want to get. So Atlas, Lightstream, and Liberate. So if you're still wanting those weapons, when you get Sage Crest, you can see they cost 900 except for the time reversal, which is 600. So no idea when we're getting these. It could be next patch, patch after, but we've gotten a couple of crests, so shouldn't be too far along. Now, for the weapons. So, for our weapons, I'm just going to go straight to sword. So, the new weapons will be Jin, Purus, and Jin Still. Kind of like Celestial to Lightstream, and from Liberate, well, Novel to Liberate. So, the items needed for the first one, of course, the sword can most likely just be the easiest one, kind of. So the dim sword you could probably get pretty easily. They drop just like crazy on like Armada, Infiltration and stuff like that, and other ultimate quest and ultimate difficulty tier stuff. So any of like the risk explorations, you can get stuff from there, but again, they're dirt cheap in people's shops, so there you go. So a lot of these items we don't have. I believe it's either this one is you can get from the mission pass, and this one I believe you can get from the boss it comes from, and I believe there's an exchange shop that's to the left of me up top that has this. Of course, the dreaded ultimate boosters, but don't worry, you only need 20, and I believe there's an exchange shop for these, so I could take a look real fast to see if there's an exchange. I'm pretty sure there is. And pure photons, you should have enough of these. I'm pretty sure they start dropping regularly, or I know there's an exchange shop for these, so I know a lot of our shops need to be updated, which they haven't been updated yet, so we'll be hoping for that pretty soon. And then just follow these steps for these items and you'll get your Jin weapon. Now I do believe you can get a Jin weapon as just a drop. I forgot which boss it could come from, but it's the same thing for the celestial weapons. They can drop from, I believe they drop from, I'm blanking on his name. I'm totally Persona. Yeah, there you go. So you can drop that. You can get that from him, or I believe it's this one. I can't remember which one of the weapons, but anyway. You can get the dim weapon and then upgrade it upwards, and then finally the Jin Still. So this will require 2 of the familiar items and then modules from the 3 bosses. So it's Varuna and Mitra, no Shiva, and that really giant boss that we haven't fought yet. So it's in one of the new urgent quests that'll come out. I don't know if it'll be in the next maintenance, maybe in the maintenance after. Because if the story goes on as I think it will be, in February we should be wrapping up episode 6 and then getting Luster, Primordial Darkness, and other stuff like that. So hopefully that's on track, because I know they've been doing emergency maintenance for small little stuff and then giving us tri boost as apologies. So we'll see on that. Nextly, finally will be the Dark Banished weapon. So this is from Primordial Darkness. So as you can see from the items, Primordial Darkstone, Deimos is from that boss, and then Emerads, Palmias, and XQs, which are very easy to get. You can get those like no one's business, so you should have plenty of those. The Luminec Emma fragments will be a little more pain in the butt. So you gotta get 200 of them. So they should be just a little bit easier to drop. And then ultimate boosters, pretty much same thing. I can almost get this weapon without these stupid fragments, but I don't play this account really too much. And then of course these, just gotta fight the primordial darkness. And then finally, actually let me switch so you can actually see what it looks like, because I know I've shown it on my classic able equipment, but here it is right here, the final Lightweaver Crest tier. And you need your classic cubes, which is, I believe you can get any class. Okay, yeah, any class. And then same kind of weapons. You need his dynamos, you need the weapon, diehards, easy enough to get. They should be pretty cheap. I think they're like 10 or 11k on my ship, which is ship 1. So these are pretty cheap to get, or you could just break down, I forgot what grade weapons, I believe it's 13 or 14, but you should get enough of those you can just break those down and get a bunch of those, or just buy them. And then the Divine Ice Stone is the, you know, that really good tier, high, very hard to get item, kind of like the Founders Ampharite and the Liberate Unlocker and stuff like that. So good luck grabbing that. I believe it does drop off Primordial Darkness, so, but of course, you know, Sega will give one out to everybody, which I probably missed because I haven't played this in a while. So again, that'll be the weapon line. So there's nothing new in JP besides these types of weapons and stuff. Again, like I said, we don't have our crest stuff yet. So crest stuff is pretty much in the shop now. So you can get these in that shop. I can't remember which it is. I think it's the bad shop. You can get a lot of these weapons from that bad shop. So we may not be getting crest. We may be getting it just for like limited stuff. So if that's the case, that's perfectly fine. So we may get the crest shop just for the limited crest items. So we may just either get heroes and sage, or they might be doing something completely different. Who knows? But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the video with this right here. You guys have any questions with these items? Someone's jumping back there. You have any questions about these items, feel free to comment down below and I will answer questions as I see them. And until next time, guys, peace.